As soon as the obsessive game of the O.C.G, I'm here playing, you guessed it, The Last of Us 2. Start in the Abby section. I wish they had like actual gameplay shit in this.
Here we go.
This is a great section, but it's like so short.
There. Dad! Okay, how am I getting over this fence? Maybe I can get up on that roof.
Oh, fuck, I didn't even see that last time.
Whoa. Jeez. That worked.
And that's about all I can do at 30. Huh.
Look at that. 1978. Here we go. There. Okay. Smooth, Abby. Hold up.
Abs? you got a little mud on you there, sweetheart.
So do you.
Where?
Right there. You know, every time you run off like this, they give me shit about it.
Come on.
Believe it or not, they actually care about your safety.
These woods are safe.
Dad.
Abs, she's been hanging out right on the other side of those trees.
And?
She's due any day now. We'll just check on her, and then we'll head back. I promise.
Let's just make it quick.
See? I've got my little girl to keep me safe. How'd you know I was here? Owen ratted me out, didn't he?
He did his job.
I swore him to secrecy. How'd you get him to talk?
I asked.
Huh.
Like, there's no actual, like, real gameplay or encounters
Through the playground.
in this part of the game.
Hey, look what I found.
Oh, wow. 1978. Don't have that one in my collection.
You can keep it. If you promise not to pull anything like this again.
You got yourself a deal.
Why don't I believe you?
No reason I could think of. Come on, let's keep looking.
See, it's
Yeah.
gorgeous. Especially because, you know, in the final game, I'm sorry, not the final game, what am I saying? In the first game, you know, you also went to Utah, but you were only in the city, you never got to go to the countryside of Utah.
Relax. You'll be back with Owen before you know it.
Wait, what?
Nothing. Just noticed you two have been hanging out a lot. More so than usual.
Oh, God.
Ha
How long have you known?
I'm your dad. I see things. Like the way you both try really, really hard not to look at each other when you're around me. You get all serious. It's very cute.
I can't handle this.
And he makes you laugh.
That's because he's such an idiot.
I just like how he's extra nice to me now.
So, you're taking advantage of him?
Never. Abs, look. Fresh tracks.
Wait, this is just your sneaky way of giving me a tracking lesson, isn't it?
I would never. Is it working?
Well, I mean, I found you.
Yeah, but you cheated.
You do what you need to do to get it done. Dad, I found something.
Oh my god. She already gave birth.
Ew.
And look, 2 sets of tracks.
Dad?
It's her. Let's go.
That doesn't sound good.
No, she's in pain. Abs. Come on.
Dad, wait! What if they're infected around?
This area is clear.
You know they roam.
You brought your gun, right?
Of course.
Then I'm not worried. Oh, shit. Abs. We've got to cut her loose. It's okay, calm down. Don't worry. I'm not gonna hurt you. It's okay. Damn it. It's really in there. Abs, come here. I'm gonna hold her.
Okay.
Calm down, calm down. Calm down.
Doc, are you around here?
Over here, Owen. What? Hey, get over here and help me hold her. We need you back up. Owen! Hold her. Come on. All right. You got her tight? Yeah. All right. Get in there, Abs. Steady.
Hey, thank you so much. I appreciate you.
Holy fuck. Everybody's looking for you. We gotta... Hey, wait!
Dad! What's going on?
Come on. We did good back there.
Doc, that girl showed up.
What girl?
The one Marlene keeps talking about. They found her in the tunnels. She has an old bite mark on her arm. No signs of infection.
That can't be.
They're already running tests on her, but you gotta get down there. Come on.
Get a good picture right there. Wow, wow, wow.
It's intertwined with the brain. There's no other option.
There has to be some other way.
There's no way to remove the specimen without destroying the host.
The host. She's a child, not some petri dish.
You think I don't... I'm aware of the situation.
And you're okay with killing her.
No, I'm okay with developing a vaccine that'll help save millions of lives. How many fireflies have died for less?
That was their choice. Are you asking me? Or are you telling me this is how it's gonna be?
I am begging you to buy in.
And what if this was Abby?
Look, everything that we've been fighting for, all the sacrifices, all of the horrific... all of that is justified with this one act.
If this was your daughter, what would you do?
Abby.
And see, he couldn't answer. He couldn't fucking answer because he wouldn't have given up his daughter, but they wanted to take Joel's from him. Joel did nothing wrong. I would have fucking killed them all too.
Do it.
Thank you.
I'm gonna go tell Joel.
Why?
He traveled across the country with her. He has a right to know. Good luck with your surgery.
Her problem is that despite knowing how badass Joel was, she fucking underestimated him.
You're doing the right thing.
Yeah.
If it was me, I'd want you to do the surgery.
Yeah, but that is your fucking choice. You aren't giving her a choice. Do you understand how it's like, well, the Fireflies, they chose. If it was me, she chose. You wanted to take Ellie's choice away. This is basically just a short section to explain why Abby is the way she is.
Is he still in the fucking building? Abby.
No!
Abby, don't look.
Dad! Dad! No! No! Joel, get up. Joel, fucking get up. Please stop. Please don't shoot. Joel, please get up. No! No!
Burning hell, pendejo.
I'll fucking kill you.
Whoa, what are you doing? Manny.
Cleaning up.
No. We're here for him. That's it.
It's too risky to leave them alive.
Too fucking bad.
He's right. We can't have loose ends.
We killed them. We're no better than he was. They didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah, look at my face.
Fuck your face. You should have been guarding the upstairs like I told you to. Move! Back up.
Calm down.
Or what? Back the fuck up!
Calm down!
Jordan! You shoot me?
Stop!
We're done.
And their biggest mistake was underestimating Ellie. They didn't think she'd be able to find him. But, many people have underestimated Ellie. She's a bad bitch.
Abby. Oh. Easy. You okay, Abs?
Yeah, just... What's up?
Been searching everywhere for you. We've been called up. Isaac wants us at the front.
What? Are you serious?
I'm afraid so. We should hustle.
We're leaving now?
Yes. Vámonos.
Okay. Fuck my neck.
Hey, thanks for giving me the room last night.
Yeah, who was it this time? That cook chick?
Nah, the weather chick. She's down from the mountain.
Oh, the scientist. Nice.
She's a little too excited about her job. Talked my ear off about some storm.
Worth it, though?
Oh, absolutely. I can die happy now.
You should. You're never gonna do better than her.
I keep thinking the same thing.
I like Manny. Manny is actually one of the only people on Abby's side that I actually really love. And unfortunately, he gets one of the roughest deaths.
Hello, Miss Potts.
Her too.
A gentleman never tells.
Wow.
I gotta talk to my dad for a second. Grab us some food?
Yeah, on it.
Get me something con picante.
You get what you get.
Lucky roll.
I'm coming back. Just give me one.
Nice to see you too, Abby.
Oh shit, Jordan. I didn't see you there.
You coming with us to the Saravina?
Manny and I just got called up to the fob. What are you doing at the Saravina?
Hotel and the school are getting evacuated. We're grabbing supplies and bringing everyone back to the base.
Seriously?
Yeah, can you fucking believe after everything we're falling back?
You don't know that's what it is.
At least Leah might be home from the TV station sooner.
Well, there's that, yeah. I should run. May your survival be long.
And may your death be swift.
Jordan is a piece of shit.
How often do you have to sharpen the knife? The trick to swaddling is to make it tight.
What are they serving today? Burritos. Again. Okay.
I'm into fighting games occasionally. But nothing, I'm not like super crazy for fighting games. I am a big fan of Soul Calibur and Mortal Kombat though. Those are the two fighting games I'm really into. I've played a little bit of Street Fighter. I'm not like super into Street Fighter, but I like Street Fighter. And the thing that excites me about Street Fighter 6 is I actually thought that the campaign for it looked really cool. You know, most fighting games have a really bare bones campaign. And this game actually looks like it lets you customize your own character and walk around the streets and actually have like free roaming and an actual story mode. I've never seen a fighting game do like a full-on fucking story mode like that. So that alone has my interest.
What are you doing? Hey, tenemos prisa, dame 3 burritos.
And if it gets like really good reviews and stuff or whatever, or you know, people like you tell me it's good, I'll probably check it out, but it's not like a day one purchase for me. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I gotta have it like, you know, fucking Final Fantasy 16 is, or Spider-Man, or anything like that. I think I should be getting Hogwarts Legacy today, for PlayStation, and I'll probably be streaming that. So. Yeah, Mortal Kombat, 12. It looks like it's gonna come out this year. It got leaked in like an earnings call from Warner Brothers, so it looks like Mortal Kombat 12 will be releasing towards the end of this year, and I really liked Mortal Kombat 11. It kind of sucked how you had to constantly grind to unlock cosmetics and stuff, but other than that, I thought it was great. and none of that was story stuff. The game had a lot of content, and I like the story mode in that. So, and hopefully one of these days they'll get around to making a Soul Calibur 7. That would be fucking dope. I really like Soul Calibur 6. Soul Calibur 5 was kind of and then, they went dormant for a while, and then they came out with 6, and it was a huge step in the right direction. So, I would love to see Soul Calibur 7 come out and have probably a more in-depth campaign.
Man, there's a line.
Kenny, what the fuck?
Excuse me.
Wait your turn like the rest of us.
Sorry.
We're going to the front. Come on.
So embarrassing. Why do you have 3? Put one back.
Now, don't freak out. Mel's coming with us.
Are you excited for Street Fighter 6, man? Are you a big Street Fighter fan?
Where's your pack? In the room?
Why are you doing this to me?
Because I care about both of you. And I'm tired of all the bullshit.
Does she know I'm on this drive?
She does.
And she's cool with it?
Yeah.
Why does your yeah sound like a no?
It's my accent. Come on. Stop being paranoid.
I also like how she actually eats the burrito as you play the section. Just like little details like that is something you don't expect. They actually made like burrito physics.
I think you get a kick out of making me uncomfortable.
No. It's an opportunity for you two to finally move forward.
We've barely said a word to each other since Jackson. I'm just supposed to pretend that didn't happen?
Of course not. You guys need to talk about it.
She wanted Joel dead as much as the rest of us.
But she's not like the rest of us. She hasn't hurt people like that before.
She kills scars all the time.
Not the way we kill Joe. Don't forget, we are grunts. She's a medic. Come on, Abby. She's family. Do it for me.
Let me see what you're saying, and I'll answer you. Okay, so you're nothing special, but you have earliest memories of games like Street Fighter. Yeah, that's understandable. Big nostalgia component. The demo's been great. That's good. It plays really well. Street Fighter 5 eventually wound up being really good, but at launch Street Fighter 5 sucked. And then you like to get Hogwarts as well, but yeah. That's one of the things that I really love the most about Hogwarts Legacy is it does not rest on its license. I'm a huge Harry Potter fan, and I am admittedly going to be biased towards the Harry Potter game because I fucking love Harry Potter. As early as I can remember, I played Harry Potter, I watched Harry Potter. My mom read me the books to sleep when I was like 3 years old. Like the Sorcerer's Stone, I remember that, her reading it to me at bedtime, and then I read the books on my own. I've seen all the movies, read all the books, played many of the Harry Potter games, so I was admittedly biased to it. But I'm telling you, even if you don't like Harry Potter or you don't care about Harry Potter, it is such a well-made game that it is worth playing. If you like open world games or if you like RPGs, it is great. The combat is great. The gear is great. The leveling system is great. Like, it's just a really well-made RPG. Even if they took away the Harry Potter license and just made it like a generic, wizard game, it would still be really good because it's just really well made.
Okay.
And that's what's so good about it, because you don't have to love Harry Potter to like it. If you love, Witcher 3 or big RPGs like that are super long, and it is expensive, obviously new games are, but it is very, very long. Just beating the main story will take you like 50 or 60 hours, and you can easily put 100 hours into it if you do everything. So it is justifies the price. In my opinion, it's very long, and in a good way. It's not like tediously long, like they're just padding the game out. Like the main story is like several games in length. It's fucking great. So technically I have Hogwarts Legacy on Xbox, but I can't stream it because Xbox streaming sucks, and it's a whole fucking thing. So I'm hoping to get it on PlayStation 5 today and actually be able to properly stream it on YouTube.
Get your things ready. I'm gonna grab Mel.
Yeah,
Be nice.
bite me.
I remember Sony released a report where they said that they noticed that prices, like sales on games, have gone down a little bit since they really made games $70. I'm like, no fucking shit. I mean, I understand why they did it.
I'll do it later.
Inflation is a bitch.
Scientist, huh?
But, still, it's the same problem with everything else. It's like, wait, if the prices are going up, the money that people make is not. So because games are more expensive, people are buying less of them now. But, it's just fucking math. But, at least in these games, they can kind of justify the price increase because they're big AAA production, like Hogwarts Legacy has a huge budget. It clearly shows. And no microtransactions. So you buy the game when you're buying the game. There are tons of games made by people like EA and all that stupid shit where they increase the price by $10. They're like, to keep up with the price of gaming. And then they still have fucking microtransactions. And then they say, well, we do that to help recoup costs. So which is it? Are you having microtransactions to recoup costs? Or did you just, or is the $10 extra recouping the costs? Because, I'm going to say, you really shouldn't do both. But, Sony, Nintendo, yeah. And, going a little bit on a rant here, a little bit of a fucking tangent. Nintendo is probably the one that has irked me the most. Because they are, the new Zelda game, Tears of the Kingdom, comes out the 12th. So it's like right around the corner. And I'm a huge Zelda fan, by the way. And it's the first Nintendo game that's $70. But what is very important about it that makes me upset with them, makes me more upset with Nintendo than, say, Microsoft or Sony charging $70, is, number one, Switch games are nowhere near as expensive to make. They cost a fraction of the budget of a PS5 or Series X game because Switch is outdated technically. They're not graphically demanding games. So, a Switch game will cost like a quarter of what a big budget Series X game is. There's definitely big budget games, but nothing, like PS5. It's not cutting edge graphics. And second of all, they're only doing it on specific games, and they made sure that the first game that they put the $70 on is fucking Zelda. So what they were doing is basically saying, well, we know you're not going to like us increasing the price, but it's Zelda, so you buy it anyway. And, unfortunately, they're right. I fucking bought it. I'm such a huge Zelda fan, but it's kind of scummy. And the fact that they're only doing it on specific games makes me feel like they're just basically doing it where they can get away with it, and it's kind of scummy. Because, at least with Sony and Microsoft, they can say, well, these games are the most expensive games in the industry, so we're trying to cover inflation, and they don't have microtransactions, and all of their games are $70. All of Sony's games going forward are $70. Yeah, you're right. They never come down in price. They never go on sale. Okay? Fucking Breath of the Wild came out in 2017, 7 years ago. And if I bought that fucker now, it would still be $60. It's bullshit. So it's like, not only is it 70, it means it's going to be 70 till like the end of fucking time. So, at least with Microsoft and Sony, they're not doing microtransactions. The games are really expensive to make. They are. And they're doing it across the board. Sony is, and I'm calling it right now, okay? The last Nintendo tax, yeah, it's fucking stupid. But, I'm calling it right now. The last 2 or 3 Pokemon games, I love Pokemon, right? Have been atrocious graphically. Pokemon Legends Arceus and Pokemon Violet and Scarlet look fucking terrible. I understand the Switch is underpowered, but they look terrible by Switch standards. Super Mario Odyssey, Breath of the Wild blows Pokemon games away. The fucking latest Pokemon game looked like a bad PS2 game. Okay? But here's the thing. I guarantee you, the next Pokemon game is going to come out. It's going to look like shit, and they're still going to fucking charge people $70 for it because it's Pokemon, and they know that people will fucking pay for it. And then you're going to see an even bigger wave of hate come down because at least if you're paying $70 for Zelda, it's fucking Zelda. But they're going to charge people $70 for a game that looks like it was made by a fucking fan with a garbage computer. And they're going to sell 2 of them. So they're going to want the hardcore fans to drop $120 fucking dollars, like $150 with tax, for 2 games that look like somebody made them in their mom's basement. I love Pokemon, but, you know, and they run like shit. I didn't buy Scarlet or Violet because I said, fuck that. The last Pokemon game I bought was Sword. I don't buy both of them. I think it's a waste of time. I'm not going to pay a whole nother new price for a game that has just a couple of things that are different. Right? And you know what? Sorry. I'm not trying to rant, but, you know, I remember when they used to come out with the Ultra version that combined the 2. So it's like you get Ruby and Sapphire and then Emerald. You get Diamond and Pearl and then Platinum. Although I don't know where they came up with Platinum. I don't care. Black and White, you know, and then they stopped. So now there's never like a super version. They're just going to continuously charge you for 2 versions till the end of fucking time. So it's like before, it's like, well, I don't want to buy 2 games, so I'll just wait a year and, you know, they'll come out with a special version. I can just get it all then. Nope. Fuck you. And then charging people for the Pokemon Bank, like, Pokemon fucking fell off. So, you know, oh, yeah, okay. You know, here's a really great comparison. Pokemon Violet and Scarlet look like shit. $60. Metroid Prime Remastered came out in February, I believe. $40. That, I honestly think that calling it a remaster is being mean to it. It's a fucking remake. All the lighting, all of the textures, all of the text, all of the character models, all of the monsters, the geometry of the levels has been remade from scratch. All of the music, redone. And they even updated the gameplay and remade the controls so you can play it with the dual stick. Okay? So that's a full fucking remake. It looks amazing. It's one of the best Switch games I've ever seen. And it runs at 60 FPS, which is important because the original Metroid Prime on GameCube ran at 60. You know, it ran really well. So it looks fucking awesome. And it's cheap. It's not even the full price of a game, even though most people would fucking pay $60 for it. And it runs really good compared to Pokemon, which looks like ass and dips down to like 15 frames a second. What? It's because with Metroid, they have to work for their money and really give the fans something, but with Pokemon, they know the kids will just gobble that shit up in 1 second. Now, she's a whiner. I love her, but she's a whiner. Earlier, she was whining at my door. Come on. Go on. I love you. She's the nicest cat in the world. She's so friendly. I've never seen her be mean to anybody, but she's a cat that she's unhappy. She will literally meow at you for like 15 minutes straight. But yeah, like I said, it's just bullshit. Like, you can clearly tell the games where Nintendo was putting in effort, like Yoshi and all this, the new Kirby game, put in more effort than Pokemon. That had an open world fucking Kirby game, and it looked really pretty. And then, when they brought back Super Mario 3D World to Switch, they added Bowser's Fury. That was like a mini game. That was fucking awesome. And that ran at 60 FPS too. And that was an add-on to a game that already existed that they put more effort into than Pokemon. And here's the thing. Get this right. Pokemon is the highest grossing franchise in the world. Not just the highest gaming franchise, the highest book franchise, toy franchise, everything. There is no property in the entire world that makes more money than Pokemon does. Period. They have made over $11 billion off of Pokemon. Every single Pokemon game that has come out has been wildly successful. There has never been a Pokemon game that flopped. Fucking ever. In nearly 30 years, they have never released a Pokemon game that did not make back the money. And usually it's like a 15-to-1 ratio. Okay? So, it is the highest grossing property in the fucking world. They have made more money on Pokemon than Grand Theft Auto 5. Than Minecraft. And yet, they release games that look like 5 people made it in a shack. I mean, Jesus Christ, it's the highest grossing property in the world. You think they could give it just a little bit of fucking budget? And like, they don't innovate anymore. Like, the Pokemon games used to add all this cool shit, and each one felt like a big step up, but like, none of the new ones feel like a step up. So it's just the same regurgitated shit. You know, and it breaks my heart because I love Pokemon. Dude, I remember playing fucking Pokemon Red, or not Red, I'm sorry, Pokemon Yellow, my bad, Pokemon Yellow, on the fucking Game Boy Color with a magnifying glass and a fucking light because it didn't have a built-in light. And it took like 4 AA batteries. It was insane. And getting like all 150 Pokemon in the first game. Like, this was as a little kid. I was super fucking dedicated. And I love Pokemon. Pokemon Soul Silver was the shit. And now, it's like, I don't even care about Pokemon. I hear a new Pokemon game's coming out, I think, nah. Because they fuck their fans. They stop trying. You know, in this day and age, they're literally just going through the fucking motions because they can get away with it. It's kind of like, you know, people are like, when are we going to get Grand Theft Auto 6? Stop dumping money into GTA 5. GTA 5 makes more money now than most brand new games does. And 90% of that is on fucking microtransactions. And they're super lazy. They'll release one or two cars, a shitty mode, something that fans have made better, and then they'll get like a huge influx of money from shark cards, bull shark. More like bullshit cards. And they'll just rake in the cash, and it's super fucking lazy. I remember they made a big deal about how they had a heist that took place on a new island, right? And then people found out that they actually took a lot of the assets from that island from fucking Red Dead 2. So even the one time they add a new location to the game, they're fucking stealing assets from another fucking game. Because they took it from the, Gorma section of Red Dead 2. And people just do it. And it's like, why would they ever release GTA 6 when they can just add a little tweak, little touch, little patch to GTA 5 and people just eat that shit up? So all the people who are just, you know, giving them their money and like, when's GTA 6 gonna come? It'll come when you guys stop falling for the shit. Like, you know, and yeah, I'm sorry, I'm not trying to keep pausing. I'm energetic right now. I've got a lot to say. But I remember when I was growing up, you know, getting on my fucking rocking chair over here, that when a game came out and you heard that it sold well, it's like, fuck yeah, that means we're going to get more of these. Because, you know, a game sold well, it's like, oh shit, we might not get any more of these. They, you know, might cancel the series. Nowadays, though, it's like if a game does sell well, they're just going to fucking milk it forever instead of making more. So a game doing super well means you're not going to get another one. That's why it's been 12 years since we got fucking Elder Scrolls game. 10 years since we got another Grand Theft Auto. Fucking 8 years since we have a Fallout game. And they're not gonna even start to release Fallout 5 until after Starfield and Elder Scrolls 6. So I'm thinking like 2025, 2026 maybe is when we'll get it. So 13-year wait between games. You know, like Final Fantasy, Zelda, they have long waits, but at least they like, each one is a big deal, you know? So it's just fucking wild.
Knock, knock. Ready to roll?
Yeah, just about.
Everybody's doing it now.
Hi. Hey.
I guess I'll say the consummation doom.
Barely.
Everybody's doing it now.
You could probably get a stay if you ask.
I'd rather not sit around if I don't have to.
No one's okay with this?
Why would it be up to Owen? We need to grab Alice on our way.
Hey. Do better.
Or it's like, I'm sorry, I'm feeling really, really energized, really talkative today. It's like with fucking Microsoft, man. I'm rooting for Microsoft. People want to shit on Microsoft. I like Microsoft. I want them to do good. And even though I prefer Sony, I still like Microsoft. And at the end of the day, competition is good. That's what happened in Nintendo. They were, got lazy. The Switch has been so fucking successful, they've gotten lazy. So competition keeps them on their fucking toes. It keeps the people, when the companies strive to outdo each other by making good games, gamers win. Everybody wins. If the other companies weren't challenging each other, there would be no improvements in games. They have to keep upping their game to stay ahead of the competition. So when they compete, it makes better games for everybody. So I want Microsoft to do well. And, they've had fucking zero exclusives. I have a Series X. I like my Series X. But they have zero fucking exclusives that are next gen. And then they finally come out with one, fucking Redfall. And, oh my god, it's bad. It's so bad. And they're like, well, we're gonna fix it. You shouldn't have fucking released it then. Stop. It's like with Jedi Survivor, man. I love Jedi Survivor so much. Let me tell you, it's like a 10 out of 10 game for me, okay? It's like the best Star Wars game ever made. And this is from a fucking Star Wars nerd who has played most Star Wars games. I love Star Wars. Jedi Survivor on its own, fucking amazing. But they released it way before it was fucking ready. Way before it was ready. And it runs like shit. It has all these issues, all these bugs, all this shit, And it really upsets me because the fucking game is amazing. If they just waited a couple months to fucking release it, it would have been a perfect fucking 10 out of 10, man. And instead, most people's first impression of the game is so skewed. Not that I have any reason to blame them. I loved the game. And I was able to play through and finish it with the issues. But even I think that it was bullshit that it launched like that. And it did hamper my enjoyment of the game.
What are you getting called up for?
It's just the usual rotation, don't worry.
Hey, when you get back, will you check on my dad? He seems... I don't know.
Where's how?
Oh, he's coming.
Okay. I think this is where the first collectible is. I'm trying to make sure I get all the collectibles.
Maybe we can get him some more painkillers.
Oh, okay, I think it's right there.
Heard they moved you and Owen to Section 96?
Yeah, it's nice. It's lots of young families.
Boom.
Getting you guys excited about the baby?
Seeing all the kids running around, yeah, I'm getting ready.
All those crying babies. Let's drive Owen crazy.
He hasn't even seen it yet. He's out on rotation with Danny.
Danny? Yikes. Sucks for him.
Yeah.
Danny is kind of a douchebag. For real.
I'll have more for you in a minute. When's that next crate coming in? Hour or so.
Like I said, I'm trying to platinum this. I'm very close. I just missed collectibles, so I said, fuck it, I'll go back and redo it. Get everything. Whee! Coin number 2, main. I love how they took this whole stadium and turned it into a fucking base. Actually, it's pretty cool.
Signing out, Alice?
She's playing inside.
Great. Abby, you want to grab her?
Hey, girl. Hey, you crazy dog.
There's my favorite girl.
The only one that'll put up with your shit.
Don't be jealous.
Hey.
I'm gonna take a short break and then I'll come back. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you.